Interesting facts about Hogwarts legacy. Those of us who have grown up with the Harry Potter books and movies have always wanted to go to the amazing Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. We have spent the last decades dreaming of our adventures in this magical universe created by J.K. Rowling. Hello everyone and welcome to a new video about the new open-world game set in the Harry Potter universe. In this video, I am going to clarify some information and curiosities so that when February 10th arrives, you are fully prepared to start your adventure without problems. It is important to watch the full video, as not all players will be able to access the game on February 10th, and some players will obtain certain advantages. In this video, you will be able to decide which of the options best suits you. And if I tell you that now this is possible? On February 10, 2023, Warner Bros. Is going to publish a game called Hogwarts Legacy, in which we can finally conquer our dreams of having the magical experience of studying at Hogwarts. In this game, we will be able to choose our house among the 4 houses available at the school: Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Slytherin, and Hufflepuff, and create our own adventure as Hogwarts students. You will also be able to customize the appearance of your character and create your own combat style. The game's story is set in the 1800s, so you won't be able to see any of the well-known characters from the original saga. However, images have been leaked, in which Hagrid's cabin can be seen. Although our beloved gamekeeper is not in the game, the cabin does exist. Of the known characters, the only ones we will be able to see will be nearly Headless Nick and Peeves. There will also be ancestors of already known families, such as the Weasleys and the Blacks. A curiosity is that the game is being published under the name of Portkey. The name alludes to the portal keys that we have been able to see in Harry Potter, and the Goblet of Fire are magical objects enchanted to transport wizards to other parts. The name refers to the fact that we will be transported to the magical world of Harry Potter. The company also states that it plans to continue releasing immersive games of this style based on the world of Harry Potter in the future. Advantages and disadvantages of each platform and editions of the game. The game will be playable on the following platforms: PlayStation 4, PlayStation 4 Pro, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, S, Xbox One, PC, and Nintendo Switch. It is important to note that depending on the platform on which you are going to play, you will have access to the game sooner or later. That is, on February 10th, the game will only be available to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, S, and PC users. For PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, the release date will be April 4th. This date will be for both the game itself and the collector's edition. And Nintendo Switch players will be the last to be able to enjoy the game by getting access to it only on July 25th. Another difference is that PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, S, and PC players who have the Hogwarts Legacy Deluxe Edition will be able to enjoy early access 72 hours before the official release. PlayStation 4 and Xbox One users will no longer have any early access bonuses or in the deluxe version. If you opt for the collector's edition, the price is €299 and includes the following items. The deluxe edition costs €79.99 and brings the following items. PlayStation 4 and 5 players will also get an exclusive advantage, having access to a special mission in Hogsmeade, which will unlock an exclusive shop that will allow them to sell items at higher prices than other players. PlayStation users will be able to see the colors of their Hogwarts house on the DualShock, and when they are in combat, the color of the spell will be reflected on the controller. In addition to that, the 3D audio function of the Sony console will allow the player to appreciate the sound effects of the bubbling potions, among other details that will deepen the immersion experience. Pause the video to read the information, otherwise the video will be too long. For computer players, the requirements to play will be these. J.K. Rowling did not write or develop the game, although the entire setting is based on the series. The immersion experience in this universe will be complete, and we will be able to enjoy spell classes, defense against the dark arts, herbology, and potion making. Warner Bros. Claims that the game does not have a karma system, but there will be missions in which the player will be forced to make difficult decisions that will affect the course of the story and allow you to choose your side. Harry Potter fan club accounts will be able to be linked to your WB account, which will allow you to import certain items, such as your wand, house, a bird mask, and a themed robe. You will also be able to make friends with other students to accompany you on your journey. However, these friendships will not be as we thought, that is, you will not be able to share your adventure with your real friends, only with NPCs. The company confirmed that the game will not be online, nor will it have cooperative missions. According to what Warner Bros. Released, we can have an ally in each house, and each of them has their own story, secrets, and objectives. We know that even if Dumbledore says that Hogwarts is a safe place, something dangerous always ends up happening, and in this case it will be no different. The setbacks that will torment the school during your day will be a series of magical creatures corrupted by some magical force, a goblin rebellion, and sinister warlocks and witches. Being an open-world game, the player will not be limited to the main story, but will be able to explore the castle, discovering secret passages, puzzles, and dungeons. In addition to the castle, we can also access areas such as Hogsmeade and the Forbidden Forest. In the gameplays published by the company, you can see the flight on a broom to move from one side to the other around the map, and with this a question arose among lovers of the saga: can we also play Quidditch? And unfortunately, the answer is no. For now, the brooms are only for moving through the map and racing missions. Players will be allowed to tame and ride some magical creatures. Some of these animals will be trapped in cages in the forest and will be victims of poaching. The player will be able to free them and take them to the Room of Requirement, where they can be cared for. The characters' levels will go up as you attend classes, cast spells, and complete main and secondary missions. Not much has been said about the Room of Requirement yet, but he says it will help players customize and increase their abilities. It is not yet known if it will be for mastering skills or if it will be used to farm experience by training spells. It was confirmed to be a customizable room that will be the base of the player. A curious fact from the history of the game is that the protagonist is 15 years old and goes directly to the 5th year. In the books and movies, new students enter their first year at the age of 11. Being able to wield ancient magic, he will be a very important ally in helping the Ministry of Magic defend the magical world from a dark wizard who wants to dominate it. Hogwarts headmaster is Phineas Nigellus Black, described as the least popular headmaster the school has ever had. In this game, we find ourselves with not only one, but two villains, Victor Rookwood and Ranrock. A very nice detail that they have had in the setting of the game is that as your school year at Hogwarts goes by, you can observe changes in the surroundings of the school. That is, when it is Christmas, we will be able to observe an environment covered with snow. And the same will happen with all the other seasons of the year. We will also enjoy innovative applications of magic items for combat techniques. In one of the trailers, we see the use of a mandrake to stun various enemies. Each house will have its own common room, and the Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff houses will be seen for the first time, since they have never been shown in the movies. Another curiosity that lovers of mythology have probably already noticed is that the defense against the dark arts teacher is called Dinah Hecat, which alludes to the goddess Hecate, goddess of magic, spirits, death, and the evening. In Hogsmeade, you can buy items to make our potions, but there will also be random events of gnomes that can attack us. These combats can take place in fights or an escape, it is up to the player. Some of the resources will also be collected, although it is not yet known in which areas. If you've come this far, it's because you liked the video, so don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't lose our curiosities and interactive games. Tell me, what is your Hogwarts house? Mine is Ravenclaw. Thanks for watching this video, and until next time.